Hello, and welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I am here literally every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe, and we have got a fantastic community because of your kindness. You have been so kind to each other, so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go, so you can pick and choose what you're interested in. I've got so much running around in my head right now. Or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed, whatever works best for you. Okay, so, well, it's a morning. Holy buckets. Okay. Start at the top. We are we're dealing with some heavy stuff today. Heavy stuff. We're not going into details about things that Epstein does, but there is apparently over 100 hours of previously unreleased audio interviews with Jeffrey Epstein concerning his relationship and dirt on Donald Trump. These have been released. They're from Michael Wolff, who has sat on them all of this time until the Friday before the election, you jerk. 60 Minutes knew about this years ago and did nothing with it because they said the topic was too hot. We're going to look at a lot of this stuff, but not a ton of details for what it's worth. But I know this can be triggering to some people. All right, so we are going to be going into that in just a couple of minutes. Okay, but before that, because this is how this channel works, we start up with our energy in a good place, because this is where we live. We don't live in the muck with these jerks. We don't. Just no. Nope. So we start up high, and we're kind to each other, and I found the sweetest overlay I could possibly find. Look at those little sweet faces. Oh, just smelling the air. Nice calming autumn colors. It's lovely. Thank you, Sarah. Details are more details are in links in the description box if folks are inclined. There we go. Yeah, Burn O'Malley, exactly. I love when the media decides to protect me. Yeah, protect us. Right. Okay. Anyway, Bratu says golden kitty pillars. Yes, they are the sweetness. Oh, the little sweetness. Okay, so we have the sweet kitties. I am not going to recommend that you go to the new channel I created because I completely forgot to upload the video that I was going to premiere today at 12:30, so that the channel starts on the astrological this good astrology that's at 12:30. So I've uploaded something and I've got a premiere set, but the video I uploaded the video I edited, and in the program it was trying to fix the audio because there was so much ambient noise. Turns out iPods weren't canceling out the ambient noise the way that this lovely blue microphone does. Anyway, so I couldn't put up the this one, and it's I'm not even entirely sure it's okay. Yeah, it's set to premiere. All right. It is, I will let you know once I think I have something worthwhile. I had to put up the raw footage. I don't even know if it's, and we'll get to the readings in just a minute. I don't even know if there's something in there I don't want people to see. I can't imagine, but I just dump and put it up. So anyway, I will let you know tomorrow how it went. Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. It's on cash stuffing. It's nothing spiritual. It's about having a small business and personal cash stuffing, budgeting, but also small business budgeting, and going through what it actually costs to run this kind of channel, and with all the tools that I use, because you don't see a StreamYard thing logo up here. I pay I want to say $468 a year to be able to put up the overlays and not have the logo and et cetera, et cetera. And there are a lot of other tools I use as well. So going through all of that, and I will also be doing personal cash stuffing and business organization to help people who have small businesses. So Sabine Winter says, geez, I'm sorry. I'll stop now. Content says, it sounds wonderful. I'm there. Thank you. You're very, very kind. All right. So I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay. See? One of the, and I'll only say this because it's related. One of the things I really love about modern, this kind of modern budgeting, the way the updated thing they do now that is so much like what we used to do back in the day, but different, is it takes weight off your mind. I know where everything is. I know I'm not going to have any big bills come out of nowhere. Like I know I can put aside money like eventually I'm going to have to replace this computer, stuff like that. And we all need stuff like that. And the reason I say it's related is because we all need whatever's going to lighten our mental load and give us calm and make us realize the control that we do have in our lives. Because going up to this, Sage the Scales Tarot, said is great for anxiety relief. Thank you. So, Goral says, Joanne, she's from Switzerland. Daily Mail wrote about it 2 days ago. Okay, the Epstein thing is Daily Beast. So you might be talking about something different, but okay, I need one thing and then we'll get started. There. Okay. So the one thing I did, what? Okay, I'm having a small difficulty. No, that's the wrong thing. Okay. It isn't even Mercury retrograde until later this month. Oh, and that's another thing I'm going to go over. I'm going to make graphics. Please just let me grab this. Thank you. I'm going to create some graphics there because Steve Judd put out a video about November. And okay. I love Steve Judd. Steve Judd is awesome. He's also talked about how he has some heavy duty Saturn in his chart, which can make him a little dour sometimes, a little pessimistic. But he's great. He's absolutely great. But if you are looking for something uplifting, I would not go watch the latest Steve Judd video. It's pretty dark. So I'm going to create some graphics, and we can talk about the astrology coming up this month in a way that hopefully will be a little more something we can go, okay, I understand what the energies are doing. I know what I can do. Yeah, he went very, very dark, and it's like, no, we're not doing that. Kelly Ramsey said I had to stop watching. It was too depressing. Yeah, I understand. And I listened this morning while I walked down to where I could drop off my ballot, not in the mail, but in an official drop box. So this is true. I've had my ballot filled out. I've had it sealed, signed, and all of that. But this morning I went and walked all the way down. And it's about half a mile there, half a mile back kind of thing. And so I was going along, and I was like, and I will walk 1 mile, and I will walk. Well, I don't need to walk more than one. It's like half there, a mile, half back. Just to vote against this man we all abhor. Da 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 da. Okay, so that was me this morning. Thank you. Okay, and I got away. I got out the I got out Old Faithful. So thank you. Yes, Crystal. And I will walk 1/2 a mile, and I will walk 1/2 a mile more. Just to vote against this jerk, against this man we all abhor. Da, 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 da. Okay. All right. So there. All right. I've lifted things up as far as I possibly can. And yeah, now we get to go down in the muck. Now, thing is though, the Daily Beast is covering this, but I'm not seeing major news outlets jumping on this, which is what I would think would happen. So I'm wondering if this is all a fraud. Is this real? I mean, really? So at 13 minutes in, take pity on those watching on replay. 13 minutes in. Here we go. Over 100 hours of previously unreleased audio of interviews with Jeffrey Epstein concerning his relationship and dirt on Donald Trump have been released. These were from Michael Wolff, and they've been given exclusively to the Daily Beast. Wolff also did a podcast episode where he broke down what's enclosed. This involves everything from Epstein, who we cannot trust at all, but then again, they could be real. But the vile, awful blankety blank that was Jeffrey Epstein, point blank admitting he had photographic evidence of Trump with, let's just say, some girls on the younger side, to proof of tax evasion and money laundering to Russian oligarchs. Prove it. Will anything legal come of this? That I will be happily read on. I told you we're not going down into that. Look, we deal with Trump. This is already the bog of eternal stench. That down there? Oh no, nope, not going there. And J0 says the red square won't believe it. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to do, okay. Overloaded Celtic time. Do-da, do-da. All right. All right. Sage. In my collar because I don't have any pockets. Will anything come of this? Preferably everybody involved being not literally but metaphorically buried under the prison. And also, can I point something out from last night? And Hal was on. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I watched, all right, listen to the first part. But one thing Hal showed last night was this photograph of Joe Rogan with Alex Jones. Why the camera didn't just implode from grossness, I don't know. With some other guy who may or may not be Jimmy, who helps Rogan, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Yeah. Where is it? There. This is just a picture. This is just a photograph. Clock the t-shirt. Say you are the scum of the earth without saying you are the scum of the earth. Yeah, I don't know who that jerk is. I would only want to know so I could more easily evade ever setting eyes on him again. Yeah. So anyway, the kitties. Okay. Oh gosh. Ew. Hang on. Okay, I don't know if it's this exactly, but it does look like something's going to come out. Because I should get some tweezers. In the past, he's grossing out my cards again. We have the Lover's card. Oh, Becca. Oh, my friend. You've missed all kinds of stuff. That's the past. Ew. All right, in the center, we have some girls who've grown up, and also some people who are willing to do something legally about this. That's at the center. At the base, we have like Trump's, like this, like Mar-a-Lago, like Trump's playground, Epstein's playground, those types, they're what they do. And the women there. That's at the base of the reading. Hanging above the reading is judgment, howling at the moon levels of major arcana judgment. Home environment. Ace of Wands. Hopes and fears that it doesn't come out, that the whole country doesn't see it, plus the hopes that these women will find peace. What other people see. Manipulation, emotional manipulation, other kinds of manipulation. Here's the thing. The scum of the earth who would do something like this, unlike Epstein or Trump or what have you, it's amazing how many of them are actually really nice on the surface because they're trying to lure you in. The challenge, well, this guy who's just doing this, releasing it now because he wants the money. He wants to make as much money as he can. Near future, I have insult to injury and feeling beaten up. So that doesn't, it's minor arcana, but that does not look like happy days. That does not look like this is just going to disappear into the ether. That's scrambling, trying to deflect, trying to do whatever. Final outcome is some peace for the victims, some legal pain for the person who did alleged stuff, and also I hope big payouts for the victims. But it can also be Republicans, and don't forget Republican women, who I don't even know if there's time for any of them to hear about this. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. This makes my chest hurt. But this is what we're here for. We go down in the muck so we can come back up out of it. Oh, thank you, Dylan. All right, I can close this out. All right, 2310. Will this affect the vote? 2310. Will this affect? Oh, there's the Emperor card. The election votes. There was a line. There was a line outside of City Hall for people wanting to vote. So, is it Janie King? Thank you. Will this affect the votes? Yes. Secrets. Secrets. And then right over here, I mean, this is right underneath the secrets, and this is the first card. They sat on this until the Friday before Election Day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday's Election Day, and you sat on it until now. And you dump over 100 hours of previously unreleased audio of interviews. Is there, where are the documents? Where are the recordings of that you're talking about? Prove it. His voters, it's about the money. It's always about the money. Being able to look down on the less fortunate. I'm sorry. It just, Jeannie Martin says toward autumn's therapy sessions because of today's topics. Yeah. Oh, great. Thank you, Becca. Thank you. Doesn't make much difference to them. Okay. All right. Hang on. Elizabeth Farmer says maybe he's trying to pull a Comey. Comey came out 10 days before the election. I hear what you're saying. And if I sound exasperated and disgusted, it's not at you. So 2605. Part of the information released discusses how mainstream media outlets such as 60 Minutes knew about this years ago, but refused to report on it because the Epstein situation was too hot and they didn't want to be tainted with it. I'm sorry, aren't you supposed to be news? News. Will this affect them negatively going forward? We were failed by our media. Yeah. Everyone who sat on this. Brenda C says you need a hazmat suit when doing readings like this. Yes. Minor arcana. Nah. Should they have done something? Yes. Could it have helped? Yes. Knight of Swords. You're supposed to be a news organization. Not, oh, it's kind of icky. I don't know if you will be interested. Really? That's a refusal. No, we're not going to listen. No. Also, their lawyers may have been telling them, well, and for all we know, Epstein was lying. You can't trust him. So you have all this stuff, you have him saying all this stuff. The fact that Epstein was so close to Trump and Trump was so close to Epstein for decades is disqualifying in and of itself. Thank you, Janice, for becoming a member. Thank you. And so it continued. And there's a shaky ground for this man is a monster. Epstein's a monster. Trump's a monster. And Wolff, yeah. People at 60 Minutes or any other media outlet who sat on this, yeah. But at 2840, one thing discussed was how Steve Bannon was sent to Epstein in 2017, which has been reported on before, though we didn't know the full context. One thing discussed was how Steve Bannon was sent to Epstein in 2017, so Trump was in office, to test Epstein's loyalty because Epstein apparently had so much on Trump. Allegedly, the two men bonded over their dislike for how Trump did things, but knew there was nothing they could do about it. Right. Will Bannon be made to testify about this? Because I'm still over here just... Frankly, see, I don't even... If Wolff had brought this out sooner, if he had released this stuff sooner, then more people in the media could work on verification of this, see if there's more information they could find to bring out, corroborating. But now all we have is a bunch of audios of Epstein talking. And if you go to Daily Beast, you can hear some of them. I do not want to listen. I'm not going to go listen to Epstein say anything. But just the fact that they exist, just the fact that Trump and Epstein were so close for so long is enough for me. And remember, House Sparks has pointed out, because I didn't know the logistics, in New York and down in Palm Springs, Trump never lived more than a 10-minute car ride away from Epstein. Tower going up the river. Yeah. Whew. Tam says birds of a feather. Yes. Rebecca Middleton says my dad had a crush on Shania Twain in the 90s. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I think that's very sweet. So, Krusty, who's out of prison, by the way. So is Krusty going to have to testify at some point? Bebo, thank you. Thank you. Right now, he's happy to be out of prison. He's sitting pretty. There's temperance over the dynasty, the Trump era, the Trump, all that, everything around him, his presidency, that whole thing. There's big major arcana temperance falling over this. And then there is partnering, like at a hearing or some kind of case or something. Veronica says these tapes show Epstein speaking of media and the White House. Okay, thank you. Okay, just having a quick look. All right, so we're moving on to a different topic, thank heavens. At the same time, at 33:20, I told you it's kind of dark today. That's why we go through this together. Yeah, David, Sage Scrub, yeah. At an event yesterday, Trump went on a tirade against Liz Cheney. During his rant, while calling her a war hawk, he noted, quote, "Let's put her with the RIFLE, standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her. Okay, let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the GUNS are trained on her face," unquote. The question here is, what the? I've said this for years. This man has incredibly violent fantasies. And I'm against it, 100%. But he can't trust this. This has to be stopped. The violence has got to stop. Agreed. Agreed. 100%. Oh, and I had another of my videos taken down. I had another one of my older videos taken down for promoting violence. No, never. Not once. But YouTube just gets it into its algorithms. Yeah, Maltings Cottage. Yeah, it's a pretty regular thing. I've had at least like a dozen videos taken down. Night Moon Glow says that's crazy. Hugs. Oh, hug back. Yes, Laura's saying, little you? Yeah. Rosebud says, what the heck? You never. I know. I know. But that's what they do. This jerk wants to be the president of the United States. Please vote. And thank you for everybody. Thank you for voting. That's true, Bratu. I am a dangerous single cat lady. That is true. I don't have a man to rein in my emotional impulses. Anyway, how dare she speak against the Fuhrer? She helped the Democrats a tiny bit. Do not underestimate how right-wing this woman is. She's not MAGA, thank heavens. And she does, thank you, Alexa. She does, like, she helped a little. But she's very, very Republican. But Trump, he's just looking at his victory where he will be able to do anything he wants. Thank you, Supreme Court. And he's just raring to go. Okay. It's an interesting question. At 37:25, thank you for being here. I hate to have to go through this alone. 37:25, this isn't the first time Trump has called Liz out. Her response online has been praised. Quote, this is how dictators destroy free nations. They threaten those who speak against them with DEATH. I'm just going to stay, because of YouTube, I'm just going to start spelling things. We cannot entrust our country and our freedom to a petty, vindictive, cruel, unstable man who wants to be a tyrant, unquote. Yeah. It's nice. I mean, honestly, I think this might be a matter of she actually has some belief in the country, but also, luckily, the broken clock being right twice a day happens to be right about this. So good. Will situations like this and the sympathy it garners her actually end up helping Cheney get back into mainstream politics? I guess the question would be, does she want to be back in politics? Ah, thank you, Innocent Potato. Maybe. She's yeah, she's a formidable person, and she is against MAGA. And they have tried to go after her and cause chaos, but she's a Cheney. She's sitting pretty. She may not have what her seat that she had, but she's fine. But there's still a lot of stress. She might go back into office. She might. I don't know what she's doing now. If maybe she's is she a lawyer now working on that, or I don't know. I'm not in a hurry. I'm honestly, I'm not like, yay, she's going back into politics. I'm like, no. I would much prefer if it won't happen soon, but I'd be much happier if Hageman, who took over her seat in Wyoming, if Wyoming, I'd be happy if Wyoming went blue. So I'd rather they were both gone, especially Hagman. Anyway, yoy. All righty. Actually, I'm going to switch these two questions because this one's more related. So at 4040, did Trump say all of this about Cheney to distract from the breaking Epstein story? Back in this energy, and I just had this like a headache just like crawl over the top of my head. Oh boy. Did Trump say all of this to distract from the Epstein story? I see. I would have thought no, just because how cognizant of any of this is he? But Trump said something about Epstein and the way Epstein died the other day, and it made it sound like Trump doesn't know what happened, but Trump is suspicious. And I'm just like, would Barr organize all that without Trump knowing about it? Because Trump would run his mouth. I mean, if you're going to do something really, really awful, you don't tell Trump. He's going to run his mouth. Anyway, Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Oh, when he was younger, it was party time. And now Trump is under immense legal pressure. Through his own actions, might I mention. Hope, death. There's some fear. There's definitely some fear there. But he's also paranoid. So he's not only upset about the things you and I would be upset about, but he's upset about things they aren't even remotely on our radar, and probably aren't even real. Okay. Okay. 43 minutes, huh? 43:20. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through it together. This is what's in the news, because this is what's been in our politics. This is just how it is. We're going to get through this together. 43:30. At his last Wisconsin rally, Trump noted that getting migrants out, quote, wouldn't be easy, unquote, and would be a, quote, bloody story, unquote. And he's not British. Will continued threats like this further hurt him with the Latino and other communities? Well, the Univision thing did not help anything. Oof. So, will continued threats like this isn't actually hurting him with the communities who are paying attention. So, yeesh. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Boo boo. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Everyone's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. They've been through enough. I mean, first generation migrants, that's tough. That's tough to pick up and go to a completely different country and um, just all of that. Adding insult to injury. Yeah. After everything they've already been through, the danger, the uncertainty, the loss of family support. So, 8 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Chariot, 5 of Cups. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, but see, they've been through so much, but at the same time, there's some of them who are believing the lies. They take this idea of if the country they're from is authoritarian and that authoritarian was calling themselves a socialist or on the far left or communist or something like that, then they automatically, they think that liberals here will be like that, and we're not. But all this talk of rounding people up and deporting them, it not only makes them dislike Trump, but it gives them fear, real fear. And they know what upheaval is like. It's bad all the way around. So anyway, yeah, sorry, it was somebody in the house. Sorry about that. Okay. This is probably nothing, but we need to look at it at 4740. Several buildings in D.C. near the White House, including the main post office building, restaurants where the Secret Service is known to frequent, and private businesses have started boarding up their windows this morning to prepare for potential Election Day violence. VIOLENCE. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Because we're against violence, YouTube. All of us. We're against violence. We say it all the time. We say it in the chat. I say it myself. Anyway, is this an overabundance of caution based on incel? Yes, think positively. Yes. Who just said that? Yes, Isabel. Let us keep our positive thinking. Yes. The whole country will go blue. Manifest it. Meditate it into fruition. Yes. Yes. Night Moon Glow says that's a good thing. They're prepared. Exactly. Exactly. Chris School says for entertainment purposes only. Exactly. Minor Arcana. So that's good. Chatter, talk, fear of the past, fear of what has happened in the past, potential damage, planning for the worst. Doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. Looks like it'll be okay. These are businesses. That's where you get these aren't conservatives necessarily. It's the pentacles here would be the businesses. Fear of the past, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Joanne Cotton says, I have a feeling they're more prepared this time. Absolutely. Yes. And says, peaceful entertainment only, YouTube. Exactly. And by the way, YouTube, if you ever want to come by, I know mostly the algorithms, but if you ever want to come by and see some cute kitties, I'm your gal. Okay. Pratu says, definitely prepared. Okay. 50/20. Is this something we need to worry about nationwide? It's good to look. Beth A says, just had to look at some flowers for a minute. A great idea. All right. I like that. Where was that? Alden Pond said, don't give the insurrectionists snacks. There we go. Do we need to worry about this nationwide? Because we're not just going to say, oh, okay, just give the presidency to Trump. That's not happening. But whatever we do will be peaceful. But we're not going to sit by. There's not going to be another. Actually, I don't think the vote's going to be that close, but there's not going to be another Gore versus Bush where the Supreme Court decides to stop counting. No. No. It's a very big election. Very big. But beyond that, Trump losing, Democrats winning, disappointed they couldn't stop the Democratic votes. Far right is burdened. Start again. Because this can also be a card of the bully, which Trump is. But this major arcana, this is the election. But this is the aftermath, and so okay. And you're missing Chads. I remember, wasn't for a while there, we kept calling, we were talking about I think it was the 2020 election. And we kept calling the hangman hanging Chad. I loved that. That was good. All right. 53 minutes. I can't go dark anymore today. I just can't. Well, Lisa Wiley had a question at 53:30. It is about Trump, but it would be a good thing. 53:35. And whatever I don't cover today, I'll roll over to tomorrow. After the election, Lisa Wiley was asking, I would say after the inauguration, will Trump just shut up and go away? So tired of hearing him talk. After the election, no. He and Laura Trump are going to try to get their legal action in all 81 states. Crisco's asking, where's your sage? Right here. Right there. Oh, man. Alden Pond said, hanging Chad was the most popular Halloween costume of 2000. Well, it wouldn't have been, because the election was after Halloween, maybe 2001. Okay. After the inauguration of Madam President Kamala Harris, our first female president. Yes. Can Trump just go away? Glorious, glorious day. Aw. Night Moon Glow says, Sebastian and friends. Mr. Cosmo Kitty is watching the live feed. He approves. Hello, Cosmo. Hello, precious. Would you good kitty? Oh, good Cosmo. Good kitty. Oh, the card for the reading. Why couldn't you have been the last card? The card for the reading is going to prison. Oh, we wish. Please. Oh, please, oh, please. Can he please go to prison? Well, his fortunes are fading. He still has some kind of hope for a victory. He's still playing games. But the legal decisions are coming up against his corruption. I'll ask for some clarification. He's going to be so mad. He's going to be so mad. Oh, well. Did I say I was going to do a full Charleston dance when Trump loses the election, or when he gets actually sentenced? I can't remember. I said I'd do it for one of them. To limber up. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of people saying yes, but I don't think it was both. People are saying do it for both. There you go. Oh, Cat Toy thinks it was the election. Okay. Oh, Elizabeth Farmer says the same. Okay. It is minor arcana, so it does feel like maybe it gets a little quieter. I honestly, in my heart, to the bottom of my heart, I really honestly do believe he's going to lose the election. I just do. And it's done. We have hope. And his dreams of this nonsense. I did shuffle. All right, let me try shuffling again. Maybe I'll shuffle more. TJ says, I'll be dancing. Bretu says, humming dancing in the street. Or Lionel Richie's All Night Long. Okay. All right, I've shuffled. Will he? Okay. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think like Trump. I just don't. And sometimes he does things that it's like so obviously the wrong thing to do that my brain is just, I don't even think of it ahead of time because it's just, what? Why? That's so awful. That's so stupid. Is anybody else talking about the people who supported Trump? They'll still be around. Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords, Chariot. Is anybody else talking about the possibility of Trump trying to run again? You've lost, in theory, he's going to have lost twice. But to try to stay out of prison and fight the legal problems, that's another election. Is anybody talking about that? GD says he said he won't run again. Alexa Gibson said, ask him. He said no. Okay. But his legal problems are going to be so bad, he needs a way out of them. And his narcissism, I don't know that he would be able to trust. It could be that the people who will run, they're on the right, that they will use Trump as some kind of rallying cry for how he was mistreated, always mistreated. But there's something here about his legal problems being so bad. Somebody's either him or somebody else. They're running. They're talking. They're seriously considering running again, or they are running again. I mean, Trump announced his. It was in January of 2021, I believe. Was it January or February when Trump announced he was running again, because he was hoping that would protect him from some of the problems he had. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I keep getting something weird like that. Someone sitting pretty. It could be somebody with a whole lot of money. Plots and plans to seriously undermine the Democratic people are going to be stupid. I'm not getting, I honestly, I'm not getting the kind of, I'm not getting like mass violence. I'm not getting that, but I am getting the Republican Party losing their minds rather than going, maybe it's our bad policies. Nah. That's Susan says maybe he'll run for something. Something. He's gonna be so mad. He thinks this would be him if he'd never run for the presidency. He'd still be in legal trouble, but he thinks it would have been everything just hunky-dory. He's got big legal problems. Big old justice card. Ace of Cups. New administration. He's dealing with this while Kamala Harris is on, fingers crossed, it's in office. And he is beside himself. Is it, he's even said he wouldn't run again, but to get himself out of legal trouble? Shauna says he won't, but his son will. Junior. Guys. Oh, all right. What do we need to know? Let's stop. I've been on for over an hour, but let's just have a quick look before I go at 104:30. What do we need to know? Because boy, there's been some dark stuff today. And thank you for hanging in there. What do we need to know right now? Save. And then I'm going to go have some chocolate. I have some vegan chocolate chips. Cynthia Key says no Baron. Okay. I'm vegan, so It's really expensive chocolate chips. They're like low. Actually, they're low allergen something, but it's like $9 a bag for regular, like, if you do like you get a bag of chocolate chips to make like Toll House cookies or whatever. It's one of those bags, like $9. It's ridiculous, but I can't digest anything higher on the food chain, so here we are. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Valerie. Chocolate is a plan. Yes, it is. Thank you. Beth A says, put them on your wish list. Oh, I've put some, I'm pretty sure I've put some vegan chocolate on my wish list. They've, some of the bigger people who make like Reese's Cups and Kit Kats or whatever, they've come out with some plant-based, some vegan versions, but I can't really afford them. So I think I have some of those on the list. But I understand not, if I can't afford them, then yeah. What do we need to know? Okay, this is what just came to me. Laugh at them. Laugh at them thinking that this is going to go well for them, because it's not. They think these ships are coming for them. These ships are passing them by. Temperance. Peace. Peace. Relax. Breathe slowly. Are we scared? Yes. It's one of the things in therapy is feel your feelings. Your feelings are valid. Don't try to push them all down, you can feel your feelings, but don't dwell. Acknowledge, this is how I'm feeling, and then don't let him steal your time and attention and your joy and your energy and all of that, because we need you. Don't let him win anything, not even living rent-free in your head, because you're not alone. I'm serious. You're not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. There are. And if there are bad days ahead, we're going to get through those together too. All right? Thank you. All right. Well, it is, oh my gosh, it's 1:22 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. And yeah, I'll bring more information about the astrology, I might give away my, a few years ago, I'd made a PDF of a Christmas planner. I might be giving that away for free. I'll let you know. I have to find it because I need a copy. Anyway, all right. Hang in there, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Take care.